What up, sunshine? It is Thursday. Um, Getting ready to head out to work here in a few minutes, but I figured I had a little bit of time to kill, so I thought I would record this video now, so that way I don't have to do it when I get back home. Because when I get home at night, I work today from 3 to 7. Wow, that would be awesome. I work today from 3 to 10, which is 7 hours. Which I know people work like 8, 9, 10 hour days. Sorry, I'm still fixing my hair as this video is going along. I know people work like a bunch of hours and stuff, and I'm not saying my job is harder, because it's not. I just sit there, but it's more boring than some jobs. So it's just sitting there, and it gets really mind numbing, and it's just like listening to two people talk to each other for 7 hours. It's really boring. But I mean, it's a good job. It's a great job. You know, if I didn't have that job, I wouldn't have been able to move out to Florida, which then, you probably in that way wish I didn't have this job. And it's helping us not be stressed out about having a kid, because it pays well and stuff like that. So it's a good job, but it's kind of boring. It's a 45-minute commute to get out there, which I used to hate the idea of commuting, but it's not so bad now. One, because there's no traffic. It's just 45 minutes of driving, which traffic I hate. Just driving's not so bad. I've been listening to audiobooks. The first one I did was The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. It's the guy who did the Percy Jackson series. It's like his new series. Did that one. It was pretty cool. Then I took a break and listened to some music. And then just yesterday started up Hunger Games, which obviously I've already read, but I wanted to get back into that. I was gonna do Percy Jackson. I have all of the books on audio tape, but I just downloaded Hunger Games because we've been talking about it, and I got the game, and I've been kind of excited to kind of delve back into it. There's some interesting things. Like, I know I don't think you finished it yet, but well, maybe you have by this point, but the stuff that happens at the end, there's some good, not foreshadowing, but there's some cool stuff in the, like, even in the very beginning, that you kind of can see how it plays out in the end. I'm being really vague on purpose, so which AKA means it doesn't make any sense. So let's move on. I was going to talk about something. There's two things I was going to talk about. Arkham Horror. Played last night for the first time by myself. Played with 3 characters. The girl that lets you reroll, the gangster guy, and the newspaper guy. I would have beaten the game. Well, I did win the game, but I would have beaten it much easier, except I got this rumor card, which basically meant every time I had to roll at the end of every round, if I rolled a 1 or a 2, the doom track on the monster went up, which I kind of forgot about for like 15 rounds. So then I had to roll the dice like a lot, and so I was. This is how crazy it was. I had to get 6 or 7 or whatever gates closed, like sealed. I had one more. All I needed was one more, and I had one guy that was in the second stage of the outer world. So one more round, and he would have gotten out. But the doom track was also one more thing away. So at the end of that round, I rolled a 1. So the monster came out for the first time ever. He was really easy to beat because my guys had a lot of power, so it was really easy to kind of knock him down. And then whenever he would fight, it was only like a lore check, and then you lost a clue token. And then if you run out of clue tokens, then you're devoured, which would be, scary if you only had like 1 or 2 clue tokens. But because I was getting ready to try to seal some gates, all of my characters had 5. So that was a lot. So it wasn't that hard. But 3 players was fun. 4 is a little too easy. I haven't tried 2 yet, which I think you said was like impossible. So I haven't tried 2 yet, but maybe I'll try that next. Find like my 2 favorite characters or whatnot. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Played with my friend Brandon. He enjoyed it. He had bad dreams about it though. like dreams that demons were coming out of portals and stuff, and it was really funny. But the way he worded it on Facebook made it sound like we were playing some creepy like Ouija board type game. And then I had to like come to the defense real quickly because I didn't want those like, you know, people to be like, oh, Satan's got a hold of you, and then I'd be like, probably just like that. I might have even sighed a little louder, you know, if that were the case. Anyway, so your birthday is coming up, well, very soon, actually. I haven't decided if I want to say happy birthday or if I want to post another video tomorrow specifically for your birthday. But I probably won't, because I'll probably just call you tomorrow. So I probably won't do another video. So this video will be a happy birthday, which I guess I should have started with the happy birthday if I was going to say happy birthday in this video. But happy birthday, Sunshine. The big 3-1. You're like Baskin Robbins right now. But you already have a nickname, so I'm not going to start calling you that. Plus, that nickname would only last for a year, because then it would be like, you're 32, and they'd call you Baskin Robbins, and then they'd be like, why are you Baskin Robbins? And you'd be like, oh, because I'm 31 flavors of awesome. And then they'd be like, but you're 32 now, it doesn't make sense. So, we're just going to stick with Sunshine. Yeah, so your poker game on Saturday. I appreciate getting the mass text and the mass Facebook message about the poker game as if I still lived in town. Because I think you still think that there's a possibility I'm coming. But let me tell you how hard I tried. I went to, I think, like 10 or 12 different websites that were all like, you know, Priceline, Expedia. Plus I went to specific airlines and stuff like that to try to find, you know, tickets for like $200 or so. The best I found was $340, which is actually not bad for flying cross country, but it's still really expensive for me to fly in for one day. And we don't have that kind of money. So if I could have found $200 tickets, then it would have been awesome, and I would have been there. But alas, I didn't find $200 tickets, so you're going to have to play poker without me. Which, you know, maybe is better, because last time I was there, I won. So maybe this time you'll actually get to win some money. I say that all cocky like I've won a lot, but you've beat me every single time. Well, maybe not you specifically, but I have been beaten every single time. I hear Jeremy Howard's back in town. Did he move back, or is he just back visiting? I'm a little confused by his Facebook statuses. And I think other people are too, because I see people commenting like, wait, did you move back, or are you just visiting? And there's no response, so I'm really curious, and I think you've got the answer, so give it to me. I think that's all I have to say for now. I've been eyeing the clock this whole time because I have to leave like right at 2 or like 11 your time. So I've been eyeing the clock. This gives me about 5 minutes, which gives me enough time to throw it on iMovie and post it, and then get out of here. And then I feel good for the day because my video's out of the way. Oh, you want kind of exciting news for my roommate. Ellen and Kelsey are spending the day out in Orlando today because Ellen's trying out for to be a face character for Disney World, like a princess or a fairy or I don't know. And Kelsey's just going for moral support, so she's kind of nervous about that. But hopefully she gets it. That'd be really cool to have an inside connection to Disney World. Plus, it would be like one of her dreams come true because Ellen is a big Disney freak, and more specifically, like a big Disney princess freak. So that would be really cool for her. There goes Giles knocking stuff over behind me. Yeah, so I have no idea when she finds out or whatever. When she has an interview for Outback Steakhouse tomorrow, too. I love steak. So that'd be cool. So hopefully she gets a job. Kelsey's still throwing up. Sad. And nothing's new with me. So, cool. I need to lose weight. That's new with me. I'm starting tomorrow. Gonna start buying some healthy foods and stuff like that because I can hear myself breathing, and that's gross. Alright, well, see you Monday, and I will talk to you tomorrow on the phone. So, not in the video, but on the phone. I don't know why I saluted you. Because it's your birthday.